Hello my beautiful viewers on my channel, James Higgins Open World. Well, here we go. Here it is, as you've seen from the credits. It's episode 6 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe. This story I've got 6 stories to tell you. Some small, some a little long. So this is the first. This was a story that I heard at a friend of mine's B&B and tea room in Hale in Cornwall, at the Manhattan Tea Room in Hale in Cornwall, and the proprietor is Pauline Alice. I heard it from a guy who was talking to Brian. So thank you very much, Brian, for sending me this story to my email address, which is in the credits. Anyway, here we go. We'll start from the beginning. Hi, it was great to chat with you in Hale. It was great to chat with you too, Brian, as well. So here we go. I have a ghost story for you. I worked for an electrical company that was part of an Essex building group who specialised in buying old derelict house estates and converting the house to apartments, leaving the original shell intact and renovating the inside. One of our foremen was asked to go to the site to give the plumber his wages. When he got there, he went up the stairs to the front door and knocked. A man answered the door and asked him what he wanted. Do you know where the plumber is working, he asked. And he was directed to a building at the rear, where he found the plumber. How did you know that I was here, the plumber asked him. When he said that the man in the house had told him, the plumber was dumbstruck. He was dumbstruck, and led him back to the house. When he opened the front door, there was no floor inside. In fact, the whole interior had been gutted. The story was that the butler had an affair with a maid who had thrown herself off the roof. People claim that they had stones thrown at their vehicles when leaving there. Kind regards, Brian. Whoa, hey, isn't that an interesting story here on my channel, James Higgins Open World. Anyway, a little pause and I will read you the other stories here on episode 6 of James Higgins Mysterious Universe. Just one moment, here we go. Hi, welcome back. Well, let's get to story 2. Here we go. This is set in Chester, right? Thornton's, Eastgate Street, Chester. The ghost of a scorned bride named Sarah is reported to mope through the building, wreaking havoc with shop staff. It is said that she has haunted the building for more than 200 years and takes great pleasure in moving objects around to give both staff and customers the creeps. Rumours say that Sarah hanged herself in the early 19th century after her fiancé jilted her at the altar. Mediums have claimed that her ghostly activities are her way of reaching out for help to find him. Well, what an amazing story that is. Well, get yourself to Thornton's, Eastgate Street, Chester. Who knows, you might meet Sarah. You might tap you on the shoulder. Just one second and we'll get to the next story. Here we go. Right, let's get to it. Hill House, Sandbach, right? This care home for the elderly was revealed to be one of the most haunted buildings by Most Haunted presenter Yvette Fielding. Right? She was in a series called Most Haunted. Once a private home that was turned into a sanctuary for the elderly over the years. Many people who work there have reported seeing apparitions. One particular corridor housed the mortuary, and carers and nurses never liked to go to that part of the building. Story has it that someone hung themselves off that very corridor. Chandeliers have been known to move dramatically. Not a movement caused by light breeze, but enormous swings seemingly on their own. Well, what a story that is, isn't there? There's a lot of ghosts out there, isn't there? So keep watching this episode of James Higgins Mysterious Universe. Just 1 second. Right, let's get to the next story. Stanley Palace, Chester. Quite a few in Chester now, isn't there? Right, here we go. The 16th century Grade 2 listed building has long been known as one of Chester's most haunted buildings, with many of its staff and visitors reported hearing the sound of children whimpering and giggling over the years. The sound of clogged shoes can also be heard walking along wooden floorboards in the building's empty rooms, as well as the unexplained stale smell of cigarettes and cigars. One of the most reported occurrences at Stanley Palace, however, is the figure of a hooded man walking along old parts of the building. It has been said the man could be a Dominican friar who still enjoys roaming the building, but the spirit of a woman wearing 17th century style dress has also been spotted walking the corridors as if she is looking for something. Well, there you go. Isn't that amazing? Hey? Whoa! What a ghost in Chester. Just 1 second and keep watching. James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, episode 6. Welcome back. Right, the next story. We're here on James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, episode 6, is Tatton Old Hall, Knutsford, in Cheshire. Right, here we go. Built in the 15th century, this former manor house lies in the heart of Tatton Park and is said to be haunted by a number of female spirits. Investigated by many paranormal groups, it's a favourite for ghost hunters due to the amount of ghostly activity that has been experienced there. It's a beautiful place. Heavy footsteps and sinister shuffling sounds accompanied by a menacing shadowy presence are just part of the activity associated with Tatton Old Hall. Significant temperature changes have been recorded and some people have been left so frightened that they have been unable to return to the building. One of the most common reports is of a ghostly woman known as the matriarch who wanders Tatton, followed by the spirit of a young girl. And in the spinning room, visitors have recalled the sound of crying or a woman sobbing. Well, I went to Tatton Hall when I was a kid with school camping. Now, whether this was a memory or what have you, but I could have sworn I saw someone on the roof of the old hall, to be honest with you, which was a bit spooky. I was about 10 at the time. I'm 51 now. But yeah, anyway, yeah, it was, yeah. Anyway, the next story I've got for you is a bit one close to my heart. Basically, it's about my brother who passed away in 1992. That morning he passed away. My nephew, my sister's son, said, I found out later, said he saw a big, massive blue light with my stepdad in there and my brother in there that morning. And at this point, to my understanding, my nephew didn't know that he had passed away that morning. Now, I heard that story, so that's another little thing. Maybe it was me, my stepdad taking my brother to heaven, you know, who knows, but that's another little story. Anyway, we've come to the end of episode 6 of James Higgins' Mysterious Universe, so I'd like to thank you for watching. Episode 7 will be in the works at some point when I get some more stories to tell. It's one of 10 episodes, as you know. This is episode 6. Anyway, please send your stories in. If you've got any stories of angels, ghosts, UFOs, any sort of paranormal stuff, basically, please send it in to the email address, which will come up in a minute in the end credits, and it's in the beginning credits as well. I think it's formchester69@hotmail.com. So please send them in, and you could appear like Brian did at the beginning of episode 6. Well, thank you very much, and goodbye until the next episode. Thank you very much. Well, if you like my channel, please subscribe. The button's down there. I'm on 134 subscribers at the moment. And don't forget to watch, if you haven't seen them, my other James Higgins' Mysterious Universe episodes. There's 5 more. This is number 6. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.